Hey guys, this is Dave,
This is Mike.
and we're the Game & Watch Bros.
Hey guys.
Welcome back, y'all, to Days Gone.
So like Mike just said, we are playing some more Days Gone. For a quick refresher, we just picked up the drugs from the graveyard, and now we are going to take them somewhere.
That means it's Freaky Friday, guys.
That is right. Today is Friday. We are doing some Days Gone. We're going to have some fun. And just enjoy what we're doing, you know? So, did you see that zombie lunge?
That's why I made the rawr sound.
That was so funny. I've seen it before. It's just, it's funny when they lunge for us on a bike. Like, they're hoping to take us down. But, with that being said, I have been taken down from freakers when I'm on the bike before. So, in case you're wondering why I'm going so damn slow now, is because I'm conserving gas. Granted, gas seems to be fairly easy to get a hold of now, but I don't know if that's going to be a constant thing. So I'm going to try to spare as much gas as I can. So when I go downhill, I'm not going to rev the engine. I'm not going to, use the engine to get down. I'm just going to coast.
Right, that would be a total asshole thing to do, just to rev the engine going down a hill.
Right, absolutely. Ooh, a new melee weapon.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Ooh, piece of candy. That's a Family Guy, right?
Yes, yes it is. It was with... Was it Richard Gere they were making? No, it wasn't Richard Gere. I don't know. They're making a joke about somebody. Some celebrity.
I don't remember. Editors, I'm sure, will throw it somewhere in the video. Yeah. So, right now, I just, real quick, want to give another shout-out to Dictator Mahoshi. Just for the sheer fact, he's a small channel, like us. And if we don't support each other, who is?
Right. No one.
So, I just want to show some love. I like what you're doing, man. I don't know who the other two people are on your channel who are doing the voices with you while you play Ace Attorney. I've never played the game. I've only know of the game because of the anime. But there was a loot crate that one of the items was that attorney's briefcase. And that is legitimately the extent I know. But I can honestly tell you, I've watched all of your playthroughs for that game. For two reasons. One, interest. Because I don't know anything about the game. I've never heard anything. And, it's a little bit funny. And with you guys doing the voiceovers, it's even funnier. I love that. So keep that up, guys. Also, because like I said, I want to show your channel some love. Like I said, if we don't support each other, Whoa, no.
Yeah, time to go.
Did you see that horde?
That was an oh shit moment.
Right. That was a lot of freaking freakers.
Freaking freakers?
Call them FF. Little fun fact for you. But
Cricket.
Right.
Cricket.
But as I was saying, I just wanted to show you some love, give you a shout out. I love what you're doing, man. Keep up the work. So there are some slower parts in this game, especially considering the earlier on. There's not per se bosses, if you will. Or at least we haven't ran into any bosses yet. So I'm going to have some of the editors speed up some scenes. Just to kind of remove some of the dryness. And maybe you guys will think it's funny. Because it's quite funny when we do speed up the scenes. You'll hear the voices. So, we plan on speeding up some of the games. In case you're wondering what I'm doing, I got rid of the horde. So I'm hoping to sneak back to that tow truck.
Probably just going to walk right into him.
Probably. I badly need that gas. I'm looking at 10% gas, I believe, is what it was. So, thankfully the horde went back. Grab this gas and run back to the bike. And while I'm doing so, do you have anything you want to say, Mike?
Yeah. So I know this is kind of an old news, but the voice actor for Leon in the Resident Evil 2 remake, Nick Apapalata or whatever. I'm sorry, dude. You got a really crazy name. You know it. You even mentioned it in like one of the videos you did or an interview. But anyway, he does the voice of Leon from the remake. When he was younger, him and his cousin, I think he said, used to play Resident Evil 2 all the time. And when he did the voice of it, he was so excited because he's, fan of Resident Evil and all that. And is that person looting you?
Yeah, dude. That person was totally jacking me.
Wow.
I don't know why they haven't attacked me yet, but...
There and
Speak of the devil. Sorry, I made short work of them. Shot him in the head.
Okay, here we go.
So, yeah, he was a big fan. And...
So real quick, I just have to point this out. They were looting the back of the bike, yet never once did they touch the drugs.
Right.
Sitting on the back of the bike.
That's strapped down.
That's strapped down right there. All you have to do is just unbungee cord and boom, you've got a ton of drugs.
That should be it.
Just saying. Anyways, go ahead, Mike.
So, ever since the game came out, he's been wanting to play it, but because he's been so busy doing, work, he hasn't had a chance. Well, he finally sat down, had a chance with his cousin, I guess a few other relatives, whatever, friends, and he streamed his full playthrough of the game to the a YouTube channel called The Residents of Evil, which they are like one of the big channels behind. You've heard us talk about it, but they're one of the big channels behind like fan channels of Resident Evil. I guess they've interviewed the voice actors like the original Leon, Paul Haddad. They did the guy who voiced Wesker. They've had an interview with everybody.
They've also done a bunch of news updates before the remake of 2 came out. Every little bit of information they had on 2, they've also posted it on YouTube for us viewers. So we could keep up with what's going on, the latest rumors, the latest this is what's what. So, yeah.
But, it was real cool to see, the fans, even the people who did the voice acting were fans of the original. They got to sit down and actually play the game and enjoy the game. It's real cool to see that.
See, it's weird to me that that's so important to you. Like, not just you, to any gamer, really, honestly. Because we don't see that. I've seen several interviews where, say, Scarlett Johansson, who is a fairly attractive woman. Obviously, she's got to stay in shape, so obviously she works out, and, all the training she's got to do for the Black Widow, and... she is a huge celebrity. But one of her interviews, she was talking about how she loves anime and how she loves video games and things like that. It's like we're like, whoa, celebrities are people too. Wow.
Right.
That's all I'm saying is it's funny that we have to look at it that way. But it would be like, say, me getting a voice on Final Fantasy VII, we celebrities are fans too. It's just I thought it was funny that we look at it as, whoa, no way, they like games too, really?
I think that's becoming more in main culture nowadays because people that are doing that jobs now are our age and they grew up playing video games. So
hold on, sir, hold on. Video games cause violence.
That's bullshit.
For anyone that knows anything about
stupidity causes violence,
knows that I'm just kidding. I don't believe that. I was making fun of all the government officials where they honestly believe that video games cause violence. Okay? I've played shooters. I've played violent video games. I love violent movies. I will not go up and shoot up anyone. My brother has a small arsenal, so weapons would not be a problem. Okay? But the only thing I've ever wanted to shoot is a toilet. And guys, I've done it. It is super de-stressful. Like, super, so... What's the word I'm looking for? So...
Calming.
Calming. It's just... fantastic. Just being able to shoot a toilet and watch it crumble. And it's cool. But I've never once wanted to shoot a person.
Right.
And I've worked customer service for nearly 20 years now, all right? So if I haven't wanted to shoot someone, how dare you blame video games?
Right. You know, violence is not being caused by video games. It's not movies. It's not TV. They used to say back when the TV first came out, movies, that, movies cause violence. That's bullshit.
No, I'm going to tell you exactly what it is, okay? There's 3 parts, if you ask me. Part A, something is fucked in their heads.
Absolutely. The
Part
wiring
2,
is jacked off.
a majority of them are fucking racist. Okay? I'm not going to say that everyone is racist, all white people are racist, all black people are racist, all Hispanics or Asians are racist. I'm saying racist knows no
Color.
Okay? With that being said, the guy here in Texas that, went in and shot up a mall, and the guys that shoot up churches, those guys are racist. Racism is alive and strong. I get it. I believe it. But that is what fuels there. I don't care if they played video games. I'm sorry. I've played shooter video games. I've also shot a weapon. I guarantee you, my ability to hit someone in the head in a video game does not transfer to being able to hit a small target in real life.
Right.
All right? I don't care how many hours I've sunk into video games. I would have to sink just as many hours into using a weapon before I've got that type of precision. Okay?
One of the things I love is back when this whole thing started with random video games, they took this kid, and he was like 10 or 11, and he was, someone who played Modern Warfare Online and had, all this stuff. Well, they took him out to a range with a military instructor and gave him an M16 to shoot. He shot one time. One shot. And immediately broke down crying. He couldn't handle it. It was so terrifying to him. I'm not saying that was the right thing to do, but I'm saying that violence and video games do not correlate with each other. They don't. One does not cause. Video games do not cause violence.
Now, I'm glad that you brought up that point, because I told you there's 3 parts that makes someone do what they've done. And the third part is being raised with an unhealthy view of weapons. Meaning, they were not raised to respect the power that comes with handling that weapon.
Absolutely. That's not meaning you fear a firearm. That means you understand it, you know what it is, you know how to handle it, and you do it like an adult, not like, this is a cool toy, I'm going to go shoot some random stuff because it's fun.
Well, you just hit the nail on the head. See, that's what I mean by a healthy respect of the firearm, is how you look at it. Is the firearm a tool that can be used for, say, hunting or stress reliever with target practice? Or is it a tool, or is it a toy that I get to go shoot shit with? That's what I mean, a healthy display of respect. Me and Mike come from a very southern home. Very southern home. Okay? We were taught, rule 1, with every single firearm, is that it's always loaded.
Literally.
Even if you know 100%, 200%, ooh, that was close. Scared me into that car. Even if you know 200% sure that there's not a single bullet in that weapon, it's still loaded.
Right. Hell, our father kept a double-barrel 12-gauge shotgun actually loaded with 2 shells next to the bed.
Absolutely.
All of our life. Never once did I ever go in there and play with it like it was a toy.
Absolutely. You know, that's another thing. Those stories about the kids shooting themselves or shooting someone else with a gun on accident. It's just, I guarantee you, those kids aren't raised like we were. Like Mike said, we were raised, ouch, someone's shooting me.
That's messed up, man.
Someone raised, or our father raised us our entire life with a double-barrel 12-gauge shotgun, like he said, loaded right next to his bed. And never once, with all of the shooting video games that I've played, and all, you know, kids being bullies, never once did it think in my head to go pick up that weapon and use it.
Right. And you better believe we were bullied. I mean, we're 2 big guys. We've been big most of our lives.
We've worn glasses
Yeah.
most of our lives.
We wear glasses.
You know, we can, if we let our hair grow out, it's not straight, it's very curly. You know, we are the ideal nerds. We've played video games, we watch animes. We are the ideal nerds, all right?
Absolutely.
We got made fun of. Never once did I think, hey, I'm going to go to my father's bedroom, grab that 12 gauge, and go teach someone what's what. All right? Now, don't think it's, oh, because you're a sissy. I can't tell you how many times I got suspended for fighting.
Right. We taught them a lesson, but we did it with our hands.
That's just it. I used my fist if I had to fight.
No.
Now, I'm not saying...
not condoning
Right,
fighting.
right. I'm not saying that fighting was right.
Another nest
I'm
zone.
just trying to prove a point.
Burn
I'm
this
not a
shit down
sissy.
and make it safer.
Okay? I'm not someone who's just going to let you walk all over me. My mother never raised us to be a carpet.
Yes,
Okay?
She's a very vocal person. So.
Very, and she's thrown down. All right? You know, she's thrown down herself. Our old man has thrown down. He's a very, very tough SOB. Like I said, very southern upbringing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we have been raised to respect firearms. But with that being said, I just realized we're about 17 minutes into this video.
Where's Tucker?
So I think after this little cutscene, let's call it.
Right. Yeah, no, that sounds good.
All right. So I make sure to get this in there. Again, take it easy, and thanks for playing with us.
See you later, guys.
Whatever, man. Jesus.
Thanks for hanging with the Game & Watch Bros. And if you like what you saw, hit like, subscribe, that little bell, and if you have a comment, leave it below.